Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Ukraine Will Win channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that continues to capture the world's attention: how Ukraine has consistently and powerfully proven its strength against all odds. It's a story not just of survival, but of incredible resilience, ingenuity, and an unbreakable spirit that has inspired millions globally. When the full-scale invasion began, many analysts and experts around the world predicted a swift and decisive outcome. They looked at the numbers, the sheer size of the invading force, the stockpiles of equipment, and concluded that Ukraine's defense would be short-lived. But they missed the most crucial variable in the entire equation: the will of the Ukrainian people. This wasn't just a miscalculation, it was a fundamental misunderstanding of what it means to fight for your home, your family, and your very existence. From the very first days, we saw ordinary citizens from all walks of life, teachers, IT specialists, artists, farmers, transform into a unified and determined defense force. The initial push towards Kyiv was met with a level of resistance that shocked the aggressor. Stories of heroism emerged from places like Hostomel, Bucha, and Irpin. These weren't just military operations, they were community-wide efforts. People organized, they built defenses, they supported their armed forces, and they showed the world that the spirit of a nation is its greatest weapon. The battle for Kyiv was a turning point. It wasn't just a military victory, it was a profound moral victory that shattered the myth of invincibility and set the tone for the long fight ahead. And then came the stunning counteroffensives. The Kharkiv operation was a masterclass in modern warfare, a lightning-fast campaign that liberated thousands of square kilometers in a matter of days. It demonstrated Ukraine's ability to plan and execute complex, large-scale operations with precision and speed. The world watched in awe as Ukrainian flags were raised once again in cities and villages that had been under occupation. This success was followed by the liberation of Kherson, the only regional capital captured since the start of the full-scale war. Each victory wasn't just about reclaiming territory. It was about bringing hope back to the people and proving that Ukraine could and would push back the aggressor. A key part of Ukraine's power lies in its incredible ability to innovate and adapt. Facing a numerically superior enemy, Ukraine has become a laboratory for the future of warfare. We've seen the rise of drone technology like never before. From simple, commercially available drones adapted for reconnaissance and attack, to sophisticated, homegrown naval drones that have successfully challenged a powerful fleet in the Black Sea. These naval drones, a Ukrainian invention, have effectively changed the rules of maritime warfare. They have pushed the enemy's naval assets back, reopening vital shipping lanes for grain exports and showing that innovation can level the playing field in remarkable ways. This spirit of adaptation extends beyond just drones. Ukrainian soldiers and engineers are constantly modifying existing equipment, developing new tactics, and sharing information in real time on the battlefield. This decentralized, agile approach to warfare stands in stark contrast to the rigid, top-down command structure of their opponent. It's a mindset that allows for rapid learning and adjustment. A mistake made today is a lesson learned by tomorrow, shared across units to improve the effectiveness of the entire force. This learning loop is one of Ukraine's most powerful, yet least visible assets. But Ukraine's power isn't measured solely on the battlefield. Its diplomatic strength has been equally, if not more, impressive. President Zelensky and Ukrainian diplomats have worked tirelessly to build and maintain a global coalition of support. Addressing parliaments and international forums, they have articulated Ukraine's cause with clarity and passion. They have reminded the world that this is not just a regional conflict, but a fight for the very principles of international law, national sovereignty, and human freedom. This diplomatic effort has resulted in unprecedented levels of military, financial, and humanitarian aid from partner nations. It has fostered a sense of shared purpose and solidarity. The sight of Ukrainian flags flying in cities from Tokyo to Toronto is a testament to this success. Ukraine has managed to keep its struggle at the forefront of the global conversation, ensuring that the world does not look away. This diplomatic front is as crucial as any military front because it secures the resources and political backing necessary to sustain the fight for freedom. And at the heart of it all is the sheer, unyielding resilience of the Ukrainian people. Despite constant attacks on civilian infrastructure, despite the loss and the hardship, their spirit remains unbroken. We see it in the volunteers who risk their lives to deliver aid to frontline areas. We see it in the utility workers who brave shelling to restore power and water, often within hours of an attack. We see it in the artists who continue to create, the musicians who play in bomb shelters, and the business owners who reopen their shops amidst the rubble. This is a society that refuses to be terrorized into submission. Every act of defiance, every moment of normalcy reclaimed is a victory. The simple act of a cafe opening in Kiev, a farmer planting a field in the south, or children returning to school, online or in fortified classrooms, is a powerful statement. It says you cannot break us, you cannot erase our way of life. This societal resilience is the bedrock upon which all of Ukraine's other strengths are built. It is the deep, inexhaustible well of power from which the nation draws its strength. The international community has also played a vital role, and Ukraine's ability to integrate foreign aid and training has been another demonstration of its power. Learning to operate a wide array of complex Western systems, from HIMARS to Patriot missile systems, in record time is no small feat. It speaks to the high level of education, motivation, and professionalism within the Ukrainian armed forces. They haven't just received equipment, they have mastered it and integrated it seamlessly into their own strategies, often using it in ways that even its manufacturers had not envisioned. This fusion of Ukrainian ingenuity and Western technology has created a formidable defensive force. So when we talk about Ukraine proving its power, we're talking about a multi-layered, comprehensive strength. It's the courage of its soldiers, the genius of its innovators, the skill of its diplomats, and the unbreakable will of its people. It's the strategic brilliance shown in battles like Kyiv and Kharkiv, and the technological leaps seen in the Black Sea. It's the societal cohesion that turns 40 million people into a single, unified force for freedom. The path ahead is still challenging, and no one is under any illusions about the difficulties that remain. But Ukraine has already proven that it has the power to determine its own future. It has torn up the script that was written for it and is now writing its own story. A story of courage, freedom, and ultimate victory. The world has learned a valuable lesson. Never, ever underestimate the power of a nation fighting for its own existence. Thank you for joining me today on Ukraine Will Win. The story of Ukraine's strength is one that continues to unfold, and we'll be here to follow it every step of the way. Please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated. Your support helps us continue to share these vital stories with the world. Stay strong, and Slava Ukraini,